What's up guys, CJ here, and welcome back to HN Annotated. One of the questions that surrounds the Alien vs. Predator franchise is, what species is really the deadliest? On one side you have the Xenomorphs, with their acidic blood, chest-bursting reproduction, and more animal-like tendencies. On the other, there's the Yautja, who are hulking yet nimble warriors with advanced tech, weaponry, and a thirst for the hunt. You could even throw humans in the mix after all. I mean, pretty much all media in this franchise includes them in one way or the other, usually as Marines, and while humans obviously don't have a perfect track record against either the aliens or the Predators, we've gotten some good hits, and we're nothing if not persistent. Whatever side you fall into this debate, it's clear to see that each of these groups have something that makes them dangerous. So what if you combined all three? Well, this was a question that was appropriately answered in the 12-issue comic book series Alien vs. Predator: Deadliest of the Species, because that comic introduced us to the white hybrids. Deadliest of the Species takes place in a future point in the timeline where the Xenomorphs had infested the Earth and the social elite had built a giant Monarch-class spacecraft known as the Liberté, and this is where the white hybrids were created by the artificial intelligence Toy. Liberté was meant to be a city in the sky that the elite could escape to, and it was also the headquarters for the entertainment conglomerate Montcalm Delacroix at sea, under CEO Lucien Delacroix. Toy was a revolutionary creation of Montcalm Delacroix as a personal artificial intelligence that operated as a self-aware gaming and entertainment nexus. Toy's purpose was to turn dreams into reality, and as such kept references on multiple people. However, Toy eventually became corrupted over the course of this mission, which led to it genetically engineering a hybrid of the Xenomorphs, Yautja, and human, which became known as the white hybrids. The white hybrid seems to contain the most dangerous aspect of all three species. It has the eusocial tendencies, acidic blood, and reproduction of the Xenomorphs, but the intelligence of humans and the Yautja. Due to the latter, they can actually speak, unlike the Xenomorphs, and were capable of using weaponry in fighting. There are actually two classes of hybrids that we see. There are standard drones, who work similarly to the Xenomorph drones, but are much more intelligent, and something unique to them over the Xenomorph, a king. The king is the largest of the white hybrids and is the group's leader, and there is actually only one. While they do seem to have a queen like Xenomorphs, we actually never saw one in full, they're just stated to exist. Based on this, it gives off the impression that the king is the overall ruler of the white hybrids, while the queen, while sharing the role of the alien queen and being the main source of reproduction, seems to have only that role, and in that way you can see them kind of having similar social cues to the Yautja side. Appearance-wise, as the name implies, the hybrids are all white, with red eyes and a handful of black spots. They have the upright stance of a human or a Yautja, with hands that are a combination of the Xenomorph's claws and those of the other two. It also has the protruding hip bones of the Xenomorphs and is kind of bony overall. The head is where the real action, though, where it has the four-part mandibles of the Predators combined with the second retractable inner jaw of the Xenomorphs. The back of their heads can either form the long, rounded back that Xenomorphs possess, or it can form a long tendril that flows down their back. The white hybrid also has random spikes on its backs and elbows because, I mean, you just gotta have those. The white hybrids are first encountered on the Liberté by Karen Delacroix, who's a long story in and of herself, so for now we'll just say that she's Lucien's genetically engineered trophy wife with a complex history tied to the Predators, and we'll leave it at that. She joins a female predator known as Big Mama, a group of mercenaries who were trained in the way of the Predators, and the alien queen, who helped out this group because Karen was, at the time, impregnated with the royal chestburster. This group does actually pretty well against the hybrids, though Karen is obviously killed when the chestburster does its thing, so she's out for most of it. However, the king decides that he's going to use his royal facehugger to impregnate every member of their group, including the alien queen, with hybrid queen chestbursters to repopulate the hybrids that they had killed. He manages to at least infect the alien queen, but he's then attacked by the alien creature that came out of Karen, which actually looks like a mixture of the Xenomorph and a white hybrid, allowing the group to escape. The king is eventually killed when the alien queen grabs him when her chestburster is about to pop, causing it to shoot through both of them, and the resulting chestburster is then killed by Big Mama, which wipes out the white hybrid species almost as quickly as it had come into existence. So, the hybrids don't really come across as deadly as it seems like they should be given their makeup, but it was an interesting concept nonetheless. Maybe we'll see a return of the species in a future AVP property, or potentially even a movie. Let me know what you think about the hybrids in the comment section down below. It's obviously a really interesting concept because you take the cunning intellect of the human, the ferocity of the Xenomorph, and combine it with the sheer natural skill of the Yautja. And obviously, while the result wasn't necessarily as effective as it should have been, it still obviously was a concept that I think some fans had at least wondered about for many, many years. That's going to do it for me here, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.